Good day to all of you. Good day to my grade 5 pupils. And today we're going to talk about viewing materials. So I'm going to um, give you some insights of what are viewing materials. So in this lesson, we are going to learn more about printed and non-printed materials. So I assume at the end of the lesson, you can identify which are printed and non-printed materials. Okay? So before we proceed to our lesson, I want you first to be reminded of our online classroom rules. Okay? Okay. So before we proceed to our lesson, let's review first of the following. Let's have first this stereotypes. So I want you to read the statements on each slide, and I want you to check if you strongly agree or strongly disagree on the given statement. So for this statement or stereotype number one, men are better for job promotions. Do you believe that men are better for job promotions? So if you strongly agree, you write on your paper strongly agree, or if you strongly disagree, you write strongly disagree for this first stereotype number one. Okay? So, what is your answer? Let's see if your answer is correct. Okay. So, nowadays, men are better for job. Nowadays, not just men. Okay, not just men are better for job promotions. Women also are better for job promotions, and women can also be as successful as the men. Now, let's proceed to the next one. All people should leave the workforce. So, do you believe that all people rather, should leave the workforce? Okay, so let's see if your answer is correct. Okay, so this should be strongly disagree. Nowadays, all people are also considered, nowadays, all people are, before, if you are old enough, if you think that you are old, and some people thought of you are old already for the job, you should leave the workforce or you should leave the office or your work. Okay, but not now, because old people are those people who have a lot of skills and talents. They have honed their talents and skills through their experience. Okay, next, let's have stereotype number three. Men always need to rescue women in films and stories. Okay, so you strongly agree or you strongly disagree? Okay, so the answer is strongly disagree. Nowadays, there are movies or movie makers and filmmakers feature women as the main character in the film, just like the Disney movies Moana and Frozen, wherein the main characters there are women. Filipino athletes are competitive. Do you strongly agree or do you strongly disagree? Okay, so let's see if your answer is correct. Okay, so nowadays, and actually, we know that Filipino athletes are competitive, and we have a lot of Filipino athletes who have won medals or gold medals, not just here in the Philippines, but abroad. Okay, and this is one of the um, stereotype that are good. Okay, but most of the stereotypes are hurtful. Young men are always best choices for jobs. Do you strongly agree on that or strongly disagree? Okay, let's see if your answer is correct. Okay, so you strongly disagree because young men nowadays are not just the best choices for jobs. Okay, so when you say young people who just graduated from college or just as young, um, just like as 20 years old to 25. Before the companies require an age limit wherein they only accept 20 years old, 18 years old to 24, 20 years old to 29. And beyond those limit or age limits, you are called overqualified. Okay, when you say overqualified, you are no longer accepted or you cannot um, apply for that job. Okay, but not now. Okay, now that the government um, advocates equality, not just the gender but also the age. Okay, and you notice that there are a lot of old people who still work as long as they want to work, or as long as they are able or capable to work on their job. Okay, so let's move on to this question. Okay, I'm gonna move my camera. Okay, so how about in this time that our school is closed, how are you able to learn? You can write the answer on your notebook. Okay,